Hey everybody, I'm Lifestyle with Eric. Happy Monday. It is a great Monday evening. I hope everybody had an awesome holiday if you celebrate that. If you celebrate Easter or Resurrection Day, I hope you had an awesome weekend. Make sure you thumbs up, like the video when you come in, please. We need more likes. We have, we'll have the views, but we won't have the same amount of likes. So if you could remember to come in and whenever you watch my videos, make sure you like the video, please. Got a little background jazz on. I think it's uncopywritten, so we should be okay. But again, I hope everybody's having a good evening so far, and I appreciate you supporting Lifestyles with Eric. Do remember this is a super chat, so we need more participation on the super chatting and the memberships. I know people do what they do, but we really need to get you on the super chatting and the memberships. The memberships are starting as low as $2.99, people. So if you really support Lifestyles with Eric, please consider doing that. Hey, Vivian, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in tonight. What is going on, everyone? So much in the world, so many things going on. I don't think I don't think those young ladies went to space. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. They didn't go to space. I don't know what kind of hoax that was, but they did not go to space. Wow. With makeup on, no helmets or anything. Crazy. Miss Angela Hill, thank you for coming in tonight. Make sure you like the video when you come in. Make sure you like the video when you come in, please. Again, I appreciate everybody supporting Lifestyles with Eric. We need to up the ante on the support, though. We definitely need to get you. We need to definitely get you on the membership bandwagon, or at least coming in and super chatting occasionally, please. But I definitely appreciate you. Thank you. No, they did. They did not go to space. That was some sort of gimmick. But hey, if you believe it, you believe it. It is what it is. It is what it is. We're waiting on Mr. Rico. I think Mr. Rico's going to come in tonight, so waiting to see if Mr. Rico's coming in. Miss Kenyatta Thompson, thank you for coming in tonight. Welcome to Lifestyles. Thank you for participating. Make sure you like the video when you come in. When you come into my house, make sure you wipe your feet and hit that like button as many times as you can. Like, like, like. We need more likes, please, people. Thank you. And appreciate your participation. Again, thank you. Thank you. We got Mr. Rico coming in live. Mr. Rico's getting set up.
I had to turn the TV down.
Hey, hey, what's good, brother?
What's up? What's good?
Man, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. I can't
Won't
complain.
do no good.
No, but you got to vent sometimes. you
That's
you
true.
vent you vent and then you keep it moving.
Yep,
That's
that's true.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, man. So yep. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend.
Yep,
Smooth weekend, uneventful.
it was
Uh,
cool.
I was what was I saying last night? Was looking last I was saw last night, or I guess last night, or I think it was last night, where uh, a young kid tried to break in somebody's car, and this gentleman, I guess he was 18 years old. He fired more than 8 rounds at the vehicle um, from his apartment. Uh, and he was charged. I don't know. He may have been charged with something, endangerment or something like that. I don't know. But do you feel that he was protecting his property or he shouldn't have done that? I mean, what, he wasn't in the car, he was in his apartment.
So, so he was caught in the car. I mean, he was caught. What do you mean? He caught him in the car stealing,
He
or
saw, I
in the
guess
act?
he saw the person, he saw a person, I guess from his apartment building, he saw the person in his vehicle and he starts shooting at that person from the, I guess from his apartment building.
Oh, okay.
And he hit the windshield of his vehicle, but he could have injured, you know, he could have did some other, I don't know. But he was, you know, they locked him up for that because they said it's not this, you know, he wasn't in the vehicle. It's not like a carjacking.
Well, I thought it was called protecting your property. I thought you had the right to protect your property.
I don't know. I think it's a fine line on that. If you, I just think there's a fine line. It must be, it's got to be. It's got to be a fine line on that.
I mean, who wants to wait and call the police and all that? Because all they're gonna do is make an incident report, and that person gonna come back.
Yeah.
I mean, me, I would have shot at him too. I'm sorry. I mean, oh well, say la vie.
Say la vie.
You won't come back. And if you come back, I won't miss.
Right, right.
Or if you do come back, I'm gonna be waiting on you.
Well, you got a point. I mean, hey, man, I mean, I can't really, there's no right or wrong with that one because that's just, that's how you feel about the situation. So, I'm trying to think.
I mean, okay, say that you get one of these law abiding, law following viewers, citizens, or whatever. I mean, they can talk all that crap they want to, but they ain't gonna know what to do till it actually happens to them. Or they can say, well, you should have waited on the police, or this and that, or you're gonna get in trouble. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'll break out the violins on you. Like, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, you can do that. You can call the police and all that. No, not me. Well, what if you got kids there? That's I was protecting my kids. I was protecting my children and everybody else. So I'm protecting the apartment.
Hey, Bev, thanks for coming in tonight, love. Make sure you like the video when you come in. Make sure you like.
The security wasn't here. Security wasn't on patrol. I'm protecting the apartment. See, I'll say all kind of stuff. I'm volunteer police right now. How about that? Y'all ain't around when we need you.
Yeah.
So, man, I get tired of it, man. Actually, we put these people in office. We put these people in these positions to change things, and it does not work. I don't care what side you on. I don't care what side you rooting for, because that's all you doing is cheerleading. They don't care about you. And we the ones that's paying their salary. So that's why I'm like, bull crap. I'm an anarchist. I'm an anarchist. So it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I don't care. It doesn't matter who gets impeached or goes to jail or kicked out of office or unalive. I don't care. Abraham Lincoln never freed the slaves.
No.
You can believe that all you want, but
right.
He just signed the paper and just cleaned it up.
Angela, yeah, possibly. The housing apartments have different rules. Sometimes, yeah, that's true. That's true. And sometimes when you live in different apartments, you got to know them rules. So, but when it comes to defending yourself or defending ain't no rules when it comes to defending yourself. I mean, you ask later. You do what you got to do and ask later. you know.
I mean, that's just like street rules. That's like in the street. All right, yeah, even the street got rules. You arguing with somebody and you telling them to back up and they still keep coming. Man, you a threat. I don't even want to fight you. I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't want no trouble, man. And here you come. And now I gotta do something to you. I didn't want to do it, but you put yourself in that position. And I think
Right.
that's what a lot of people, our society, they fail to realize that everybody gets slaps on the hands. They don't get really disciplined for nothing. I think if you take somebody's life, yours should be took. You
According to
should
the
be.
circumstance.
I'm saying on certain circumstances, not everyone,
Right.
but if you
Right.
go out and intentionally do something to somebody, like why is this serial killers on death row?
Exactly. That's a waste. That's a waste. Sometimes I feel
Get them out.
yeah,
Get them out the way.
that's a
Let
waste.
them be they maker. You see, that's the thing. God does have the last word. Yes. But this person has took somebody's life, caused grief, just caused grief. You know, Jeffrey Dahmer and all that. Man, that man has still been living if that dude had never took him out.
They just found the guy. They just found. Did you hear about that case down in St. Louis? They just found
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
a
know,
backyard full of little kids.
and what would they do for him? What they gonna do to him? Just let him in and give him. Well, you're gonna get 400 years. That person gonna last for 30 years and be, of old age. And I mean, what is he gonna do with the rest of his time?
Yeah, I
See,
agree. I agree,
some of that
Rico.
stuff don't be making sense, Eric, man. I
It's
just see
crazy,
like
man.
these
It's
laws,
crazy.
man. These laws are meant to be broken.
I agree to an extent. I agree. Um, all right, we can move on to these little stories. I got a few. Let's touch on Shannon Sharp is being sued.
Huh?
Shannon Sharp is being sued by one of his exes. She said he raped her. He took it. He
Um,
did some weird things to her. I think this is Illuminati myself, because if he did this back 2019, 20, whatever, then why didn't you say something then? I really am tired of hearing about stuff in the past. When somebody does something, tell on them right then and there. Tell on them right then and there. But like some people said, maybe she didn't do that because he didn't have the bag yet. He's got a bag now. So if she's suing him for 50 to 100 million. So we'll see how this plays out. We'll see if it plays out. And guess who his attorney is? Guess who her attorney is?
the woman's
You've been hearing his name a whole lot.
being.
No,
Oh,
you've been hearing his name a whole lot lately.
huh. Let me see. Not Giuliani.
No, he's an attorney.
Well, you said I'm thinking of a well-known one right
He's
now.
been suing people lately for other people.
I think I know who you're talking about. Go ahead and lay it on me.
Tony Busby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So attorney Busby out of Dallas, I think Houston, Texas.
Yeah, he's out of town somewhere.
Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, something like. He's representing this young lady. She's Jane Doe right now. We'll see how this plays out. I heard a long story of what she's alleging that he did, but she still played along with it. Bless you. But any way it goes, she still played along with it for a while. So I just hate when things happen to women. If somebody essays you or does something to you and violates you in some sort of manner, then I feel like say something. But if it's all about money, she would wait to now, because again, he's worth a few million now, more than he was a few years back before he went viral. So, and she was 19, by the way, which I don't trip on the age, because hey man, older men like younger women because they don't want the baggage and all sorts of other reasons. So it is what it is on that. That's long as she was an adult. But she was 19 when he met her. So she's now suing for, again, 50 to 100 million. So we'll see what happens. Hey Donna, hey Angela. Yeah, I'm sorry, I spoke to you. I'm sorry, but we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out.
Man,
they make you go through different rituals and stuff like that once you hit a certain caliber. And maybe this is his first little controversy. Now, you notice all the celebrities that make a certain amount of money go through these different little, every single time they go through once, at least a few times. Once they go through this, and it might take a while. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to embarrass him a little bit. You're going to, like I said, they call that humiliation rituals. It's just different things that you got to go through once you sign that name on the dotted line. So we'll see what happens. It's alleged, we'll see what happens, see how it plays out. It may not go to court. Nothing may not happen. He may give her a couple million under the table. So we'll see what happens. What you think? Yeah. Wow.
Well, I mean,
wow.
I'll let you know, integrity has a price on it now too.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you felt that way, if he did that back then as a woman, they always, some women want to put the woman thing in there, okay. And I respect women so much, but you lose respect for me when you do stuff like that.
Right.
And it takes you, it makes you ponder and think this long, and you got to feel so unclean for all these years to watch him just, I'm going to get him. I'm going to just wait. You probably, and it might be truth to that. Might be some really good truth to it, but you got to sit there and just watch this and torture yourself. And then you got some people that are professionals and that are professional attorneys that say, no, just wait, and get him where he's weak and where you can get him. And 50 to 100 mil. That's the starting price of a settlement. And he might say, here, I'll give you 20. Whatever. But I don't put nothing past them anyway. I don't put nothing past that stuff, man. That's weird. That's a weird world to go through. And that's one thing. If you're gonna be in that kind of world, you gotta have some honor, some integrity.
She said he tried to get her to sign an NDA when they first met. She said when she first came to his house, he acted weird. He was trying to get her to sign an NDA, but she didn't want to sign it. And then he came in the house. He ran up, he went upstairs, he was in a robe, and he laid in the bed and turned some weird, man. If the stuff that she's saying, he just seems strange. And I think a lot of guys, when they get a certain amount of money, man, they
get strange.
I don't think they was weird. They get weird. They get strange acting and start doing little weird fetishes and stuff. And I believe there's some truths to some of these stories.
Especially when you a person that has money and you feel like, well, yeah, I can get her. They always got this thing that they can get any woman they want.
But what kills me about that is that they don't. I guess they was brothers that never had no game, Rico. So they just kind of want to they want to take a woman because they got a name. Come here, I'm such and such. Come here. Come here, I'm such and such. Do what I say. Give me some. Take your panties off. You know what I'm saying? Take your clothes off. I'm such and such. They don't even know how to talk to a woman.
It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, I'm quite sure when we was out there, you was out there, you had them buddies that felt like that. They go to they ain't got time to talk.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, the lot of guys, man, that I hung with, man. I mean, cool guys, but they always told me, you do all the talking. You good at talking. I just rather give a chick some money or whatever and get what I want, and I'm good. I wasn't like that. I like to talk. I you don't. I don't just want to. I don't want a prostitute. That's not what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's the easy way.
Right. That was
Well,
the easy way out. I've never looked at it like that's never been who I was as a man. So I couldn't do that.
and that's what a woman, that same woman, that you got dudes that they got this same girl and they really like her, and they'll pay. They'll pay. But that same woman is always gonna look at you as a bankroll.
Exactly. That's how you are. That's it. That's it.
It's gonna be a
If you
bankroll.
start off that way, that's how you're gonna end up.
That's how you're gonna end up. And then that's even in relationships. If you start spoiling a woman, you better keep doing it.
If you start doing that immediately, yeah. If
You're gonna have to.
you're gonna have to, yeah.
You're gonna have to do it because that's the way you got her, If you didn't get her with your conversation and your whole just vibe and energy that you bring, if you didn't get her that way, you got some work to do.
Real talk.
And that's why a lot of brothers they don't want a relationship and they don't want to be wife.
We gon' hey, I got a good topic for you. We ain't gonna talk about it today, but we gonna touch on this next time. I think we're gonna shoot for a Friday. We're gonna touch on why guys our age, 40 and up, are choosing to be alone versus or why they're choosing to go with a younger woman. This is a topic. So everybody that's watching, this is a topic. I'm not talking for myself or Mr. Rico. This is a topic because I just saw a guy on TikTok that made some really, 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 I sent it to you, I think, really good points on why older men are choosing to be single or date a younger woman, either or.
Yeah.
And he said successful men, single men, or guys that, got themselves together. I'll put it that way. Why they choose to stay single or go with a younger woman. And he touched on 10 points. And I want us to touch on that maybe at the end of the week.
That's fine.
That'll be a good little vibe. So
yeah.
But oh shit. Hold on, Mr. Rico. Wait a minute. We're gonna finish out with this one story. This is crazy, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. This man out of Tampa, Florida, Tyler Chambers, made people are doing weird stuff. He made a weird Facebook post about what he saw on his Ring camera. I have a Ring camera. I see all sorts of stuff on my Ring camera. A little little black girl rung his doorbell camera. I forgot the reason. It wasn't with any ill intent, but he said on his Facebook post that hold on, that he was lucky that he said hold on, he said you lucky we weren't here to shoot your dumb ass, black weird I'm sorry, B word. Now this is a little girl he's talking about on a Facebook post. He said, now mind this. He said, what did he say? Now mind you. Oh, I'm sorry. Now mind you, he's talking about a child. He's talking about a little kid. Now he posted this little girl's picture of him touching his doorbell ringer and said that she's lucky he wasn't there because he would have shot and did something to her, unalived her, and called her a B. And then he had the nerve to say he apologized. He thought that she was running a scam for some adults. What? And then he said he wanted to talk to her parents because he wanted to apologize to them. Well, buddy, it's too late. We're gonna make you famous. Tyler Chambers out of Tampa, Florida, said you wanted to unalive a little girl because she rang your doorbell. You wanted to shoot her. Wow.
And if you felt that way that she was scamming, you should have found the adults that she was working for. She ain't out here. She's not running a scam ring on her own. These
Yeah.
and that's why I pray for these little children that's from 16 years old on down. They got to be the ones to save the world
I hope
because
so.
because the 20-year-olds and from 20 to 60, 20-year-olds to 60-year-olds, everybody don't really think. Just I don't care if you from 20 to 60, you are pow. If you didn't get nothing from your parents or you didn't get nothing, no kind of nothing, man, I ain't got no conversation for you. I don't even call an OG, and you still misleading the child. Man, you get out of here.
There's no more common sense. Common sense is not common anymore. And you know, we could actually live on common sense and a little bit of street knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen how this grown man says it to a little, but like we said, we was always say it's the youth that act on the impulses. You got grown adults that be doing it too. And then he gonna post something like that on to get attention or to get a rise from his other racist buddies or whatever.
But see, then now your employee knows who you are. Now this and that. Was it really worth it? Was it really worth it?
They don't
because
think
now you might lose your job or something. Because it's an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to your company.
I thought she was scamming. Oh man, there's so many people is embarrassment.
I couldn't say. We got to watch what we say online for our companies. People know, you know what I'm saying? I can get exactly. if I say something crazy on Facebook, somebody at my job could, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You gotta watch what you say.
Common sense, Rico. You and I have it. Common sense, my friend. It's just
it's crazy. Man, and it's like even when I'm cool with my employees, I don't ask them for their Facebook. I'm not doing it.
Nah, I don't like it. You know what? It's crazy because I really don't like being on my friend on Facebook on my people. I
just don't do it though.
I don't.
It's certain ones that I'll be like, all right, they cool because they be on BS like I be after. Right. So, but you got some I'll be like, now we just cool here. I don't need you to be cool with me on, now like some different platforms I will say, yeah, because this is all I do on there is make music and cook or something. But if I'm on something else like Instagram or I got, I like to see a little shaking or whatever, a little, and then I don't know. Well, Rico's commenting on girls. Yeah, this is somebody I know, but see, that's where it leads to that. So that's why I just say, nah. And they used to do that in my old job. Everybody got to be friends with.
Nah, I don't like doing that either.
And then you come back to work, and then you got an employee talking about, man, you posted something, or were you okay at home?
Yep. That's why I don't do that.
Yeah. But he deserves it. He deserves to get.
Yeah, definitely. He's an asshole. I'm sorry. He's an asshole.
He is.
He's an asshole.
Oh, I thought you was scamming for some. Well, if she was, you supposed to be like, all right, who you working for? Who got you out here doing this? Right. Let me get their phone number. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna donate. Let me get all the information. And that's how you just, if you want to be Mr. Zimmerman, if you want to be Zimmerman about it.
Right. It's crazy, Rico. Yeah.
The lunatics have took over the asylum.
I think they have. The one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Man.
But I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Happy Monday again, everybody. Happy Monday evening. Again, I need everybody to make sure you like the video as many times as you can. Just hit that like button. We need more likes. We got to get the videos into the YouTube algorithms. So we got to hit that thumbs up, people. We definitely got to make sure we thumbs up in the videos. Me and Mr. Rico definitely, again, appreciate your participation. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you Wednesday. All righty, everybody. Make sure you thumbs up again. Thumbs up the video. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. It's Mr. Rico. Peace.
Peace.
All right.